Alright everyone, welcome back to the repaint and the retheme of the Trailfinder 2. So this is part 3 of the video. Now it's ready for a final coat of primer, and then after that it's going to be taking the paint. So the colour we've gone for is Ford Olympic Blue from that popular motoring store again. Let's put it on the light, see a bit better there. And the whole body's going to be painted blue, and then what we're going to do is just going to paint like a stripe coming off straight down the length of the body, but sort of bring it out at an angle and up from there. And we're going to do that in Mercedes Brilliant Silver, so fingers crossed that should look alright. So we're going to just prep it again now for another coat of paint, another coat of primer, and then once that's dry we'll stick the blue on. Okay, so we're about to apply the first coat, so we're just shaking it up. Let's get ready to go. Okay, so we've got the first few coats of the blue on, and the light pretty much does wash it out. Let me just switch that light off. Yeah, it gives you a bit of a better idea. Now, it's still quite washed out, but that is quite vividly blue. Showing is quite silver. To be fair, it's actually not far off the same colour as the gloves, but maybe because that shine it's washing out a bit. But yeah, we're going to leave that to dry for a while now, before we can paint the underside of the arches and stuff like that. Whilst that's drying, we're going to crack on and paint some of the other accessories and stuff like that. So like I said, what we're going to do is we're going to go for the stripes. So the accessories like the light bar for the roof, the roll bar, that's all going to be done in silver, so it should look really cool. Okay, so we've primed the roll bar, and what we're going to do now is we're going to apply some of the Mercedes Brilliant Silver, and let's see how this looks. Okay, so that doesn't actually look too bad. It's quite a nice colour now. I'm hoping that it's going to be like really natural metal look and finish. So let's leave that to dry and then check it out in a second. So just whilst the roll bar is drying, the spot lamp housing is now dry. So we're just going to give that a quick coat of the same Mercedes silver colour. Round at the underside. Okay, I'm just going to grab it and stand it up. Okay, so let's go place that onto dry and see how that looks. Okay, so now the outside of the body's dry, we just flipped it over, masked off the interior section so we don't get any paint all over that. We're just going to do the underside and around the edges. We're not going to do it too perfect. Like I say, just to make sure we get all the sill lines around the arches and stuff like that. Anywhere that's going to be seen. Okay, so we'll leave that to set and then flip it over and just make sure we've got everywhere. Alright, so we've given the front section with the lights and the grille another coat of the black bumper spray. So it's all dried and I've masked it up ready, so what I'm going to do is the inner grille parts, I'm just going to give it a quick dusting with this silver, just to make it like an actual front grille, rather than just being completely black and a bit flat of shape and stuff like that. So let's give that a coating and see how that looks. Okay, so whilst everything's just drying, we're just going to do a bit of work on some of the accessories. Now this snorkel is a bit worse away, as you can see. It doesn't even fit together properly. And that's glued, so it's not going to budge. But it is dirty and scratched, and like I say, the paint's coming off the top part of it. So all we're going to do is, these are just like pre-paint wipes that you buy from anywhere where you want to like buy your paint for your car and stuff like that. So just going to give it a good wipe off. Let's get rid of all the dirt and the grime. So this is a 3D printed part, so the advantage we've got with it is it does actually have lines in it. So any grit that does get stuck in is we just run it parallel with the build lines, and it comes out actually really clean. You can see that it's pretty clean. Now, it is really rough because it has been used a lot. A bit of something stuck to the back there. But like I say, same again, we're not going to buy it new, because if we can just salvage this one and reuse it, I'd rather do that. Okay, that's better. So the actual head of the snorkel does have a bit of dirt in there, so I might have to go and get an old toothbrush and just clean that out. Because what I'll do with this is similar to what I've just done to the front grille. Is I'll just paint the whole thing black, and then when it's dry I'll mask it off and I'll paint the front top part here in the Mercedes silver colour. So saying that, to be fair, yeah, I've actually got all the dirt out of that. It appears that there is dirt in it, but it actually isn't. It's where the paint's actually chipped off. So yeah, let's get this dried up, and we'll give it a quick coat of the black bumper spray, because that way we don't have to prime it, and it should hopefully start to fill in a few of those gaps, but I'm not too fussed, and let's see how it goes. Alright, so the paint is dried on the body, and I think that's looking pretty damn good, to be fair. So let's say I'm not a professional painter by any standards at all. I've not had, you know, proper garage spec equipment. All I've done is go out, buy the stuff that I needed, and literally just paint it. So yeah, I think that's looking pretty good. So let's say the truck bed's going to have the black rubber matting. So now we're just going to mask off the side and mask in the design, and then paint the design on that we want. So that nice cool stripe down the side. And hopefully that's going to look really, really good. So there it is from the front. Hoping that's going to look really cool. Now we may incorporate a design onto the front, so maybe coming from here, maybe coming up, and then just past this centre hump, so sort of along here, and then take it over the top, maybe sort of like a single, sorry, let me put it back in shot, like a single thick stripe up the middle. We'll put the masking tape on and see how that looks anyway. We've ordered loads of accessories, so we've got wing mirrors coming, we've got a full 12 LED light kit, we've ordered an LED kit for the 4 light pods that are going on the roof, the arch extensions, these ones, which are dirty, they're going to go in the dishwasher and have a good blast in there. And yeah, so hopefully tomorrow, for tomorrow's episode, we can just start to maybe put it back together, start building it back up. We've got the all these accessories arriving this week. Now, hoping it's going to be done for the weekend. Now, by the time you see the vehicle complete with the video, that will probably be the weekend. Like I say, we're already on, what day are we on today? This is Wednesday, or Thursday, depending on which day this video gets uploaded. So there's still a bit to do, but yeah, so thank you everyone again for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow with a bit of a more progress update on the stripe on the side, and that's it.